Have you ever looked at your farm? Dry soil, weak crops, low yields, and wondered, where do I go wrong? Let me tell you something most farmers don't realize. The problem is not your seeds. The problem is not even the rain. It is your soil and what you feed it. Today, I'm going to show you a simple but powerful compost making method using materials you already have on your farm. The maize stalks, green matter, animal manure, ash, and the soil. But here is the twist. If you layer it wrongly, you'll get nothing. But if you do it right, you'll create a black gold. And trust me, your crops will thank you. Let me tell you about Mzee James. This man had land, big land, but his maize weak, yellow, embarrassing. One day I asked him, Mzee, what fertilizer are you using? He laughed and said, fertilizer? No, the rain will do the rest. 3 months later, his neighbor harvested 15 bags per acre. Mzee got only 3 bags. That's when he called me and said, young man, teach me this thing called compost. And that's exactly what I'm teaching you today. First things first, choose a shaded area near a water source, well drained, not waterlogged. Why? Because compost is like cooking ugali. Too much water, it spoils. Too dry, it won't cook. You want the perfect balance. Now let's talk about your ingredients, your compost recipe. The maize stalks as number one, that is the base material. These are your carbon source. They give structure and allow airflow. Think of them as the bones of your compost. Number two is the green matter. Can be fresh leaves or the weeds. Rich in nitrogen and also speeds up decomposition. This is the fuel. Dry matter can be dry grass or the leaves. Balances the moisture and prevents the bad smell. Too much green, smelly compost. Too much dry, slow compost. We want balance. Animal manure. Now this is the magic. It is full of microbes and also speeds up decomposition. This is your starter culture. Hudash adds potassium and improves soil fertility. But don't overdo it. We are farming, not cooking chapati. Then there comes the topsoil. It introduces the beneficial organisms and helps retain nutrients. This is what ties everything together. Now, this is where most farmers go wrong. They just throw everything together like feeding chickens. That's not composting. That is confusion. And here is the correct layering system. Spread a thick layer, about 15 to 20 centimeter. This improves aeration, prevents waterlogging. Think of it as your foundation. Step 2 is to add the green material. You add the fresh weeds and green leaves, about 10 to 15 centimeter. This brings nitrogen into the system. Step 3 is the animal manure. Apply a layer evenly, not too thick, not too thin. This is where the decomposition magic starts. Wood ash, just a light sprinkle. Just sprinkle it lightly. Don't pour like you are salting chips. Step 5 is the additional of topsoil. Add a thin layer. This helps introduce microbes. Step 6 is adding water, and you should be adding water at every layer. Water gently, moist, not soaked. If you squeeze it, it will feel like a wrung out sponge. Then finally, you repeat the layers. Now repeat the same order. Maize stalks, green matter, manure, wood ash, soil, and water, until your pile reaches about 1.5 meters high. At this point, your neighbors will start asking, "What are you building there? A house?" Just smile and tell them, "I'm building money, because that compost will save you thousands in fertilizer and give you better yields than most people using chemicals blindly." After 2 to 3 weeks, your compost will eat up. That means it is working. Now, turn the pile, mix the layers. This helps oxygen flow, faster decomposition. Repeat the turning after every 2 to 3 weeks. So when is the compost ready? After about 6 to 8 weeks, your compost will be dark, crumbly, happy smell, not smelly, not hot. That's when you know it is ready. So next time you see maize stalks, don't burn them. That's burning your profit. Turn them into compost, turn them into fertility, turn them into money. If you've learned something today, like this video, comment "compost ready," share with a farmer who is still burning residues, and remember, Healthy soil, healthy crops equals healthy income. This is FarmShare Africa, and we grow knowledge before we grow crops.